Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Akakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the house of David, the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright? It's the Providence, Rhode Island camp coming at you again, week in and week out. Right? To prophesy the downfall of this place called America. Right? By your average bug out. By your average Joe Schmo, right? But in the Bible, this place is referred to as the daughter of Babylon, right? And this place is gonna be burnt down, utterly destroyed, right? Through ICBM nuclear missiles, man. That are gonna be launched throughout the four corners of the earth, and you know, this place is gonna be done for, right? And we're here to let our people know, our people being the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? That you are the people of the Lord, the people of whom the Bible was written by, for, okay? And we're here to let you know, repent, because that destruction is nigh. Every second that goes by, this place is crumbling more and more. You got prices skyrocketing, you know, hyperinflation here already. You understand? Gas prices going up, food prices going up, people out here jobless, people out here homeless. You know, a lot of things are going on in this place whom everybody in the world perceives as the land of the great, the home of the free, you know? But ain't nobody free out here, you know, because this devil coming down here with unrighteous decrees, you know, mandates, all right? That you can't pretty much leave your house without a face diaper on, you understand? You can't, certain places you can't dine in, you know? Life as you know it or as you've known it has completely changed, and it's only gonna continue to change until this place is destroyed. All right? That's right. Y'all brothers got anything y'all want to start with?
Yeah, I got so.
Bring that out the water.
Behold, victuals shall be so. Oh, Slaki, yep, Slaki, thank you. 2nd Avengers 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Slaki, in good case.
Yeah, and starting with our people, man. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Y'all people think y'all are in good case. You know, you got tax season coming around, you know, so that little bit of money that you had, you know, you about to get a little bit more money, you know, and that's just gonna cause you to come fall deeper into that sleep, you know, that slumber, all right, that comfort that you're in this place that, hey, slowly but surely is coming to a end, man, you know. And they're gonna seek themselves to be in good case, because like I said, man, y'all gonna have a little bit of bread, you know. You got a lot of jakes starting up businesses in this place, but that's all for what? For your destruction, man. You know, it's a fearful thing.
I was talking to this individual, and she was like, "Yeah, things is getting back to normal, you know." And I'm like, "Really? So wearing a diaper on your face every day and taking more booster shots, is things going back to normal?" But people are now starting to get accustomed to doing these things, man. Especially if they already went into you know they submit themselves to this devil, man. They already getting used to it. But I'm gonna finish this precept. Exodus 2nd Esdras 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Yeah. Up until a certain point, because you know we see the prices going up on things, but there was a certain point in where you could go out to the gas station and a gallon of gas, right, was like $1 and change, right? You had all of these stimulus checks going out. You got people out here to this day claiming money, you know, that they may have missed out on in them times. And right now, that money that they had just a couple months ago ain't shit right now. You know, you got the price of a car is $3, depending on whether it's a foreign car or not, 3 to 4 times higher than it used to be, you know? And like the brother said, the people are being desensitized to being okay with something foreign entering into their body, man. you know, and our bodies, all right, the bodies of the Israelites, you know, the nation of Israel is the temple of the Lord. So it's not for other things to come into it, you know, because everything that we need is already in it, man. You know, and everything that we need to put in it is already out, you know. But Esau take the herbs of the field, you know, the food that we eat, downright to the air that we breathe, and he gotta scientifically and fuck with it, you know, down to the molecular level, to the point where our bodies are defiled. But like I said, this devil is making it slowly but surely a thing for you to be able to put something into your body for your so-called benefit, you know, which is all leading down to what? The grain of rice, man, the MOTB, right?
2nd Ezra 16:22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth, so like upon earth, shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, famine, sword, destruction, you know, things that we read out of the Bible, but for some reason, although it's the most printed book in the world, people seem to overlook these scriptures, man.
Right.
Why can't you go into your everyday church and read about the famine, the sword, and the destruction that's coming to this place? Why can't you read about how all the other nations of the earth are going to be in subjection to the Israelites, man, in the kingdom of heaven? Why don't we read about that? Why is it that all we hear about is love? You know, you can make it. You could be caught up in the rapture if you call on the name of Jeepers Creepers.
You know, it's going to affect their bottom line.
Exactly.
Bottom line, and their bottom line is their money. When you see these guys on TV, your Creflo dollars, your TD fakes, right? They're all about making money, and that's what it's all about. That's all about their congregation. I seen this one, one of the brothers brought it up. The brother said, "You can get this truth." I think it was Apostle Tahar. Apostle Tahar was like, "You can get this truth if you pay this money." Right? And then there was a brother in the so-called truth who's talking about if you subscribe to this channel, you got to subscribe to this Patreon, right? And it's $5 a person. So if you got 1,000 people, that's $5,000 a month, right? And then you have one brother say, "Yo, they'll give you a snippet, right? Not a brother, but a man, a snippet of the truth, and they're like, you can get the rest on their online, their .com. So they're monetizing this, man. They doing it for filthy lucre's sake.
And it's deep because there's a reason for that. You know, it's a reason why this money, you know, has become such a important thing in this devil's kingdom. Because ultimately, what does it say in Revelations? You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have that mark. So eventually, just because you have everybody out here starting businesses and making that dollar, obtaining them federal debt notes, this devil is about to crash that how would you say it?
Monetary system.
That monetary system to establish the new system, right? In which that system, you're not gonna have any debt, you know. You're not gonna have any ownership of anything. Not even yourself, not even your own body or the things that none of that, you know?
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7, and it reads, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart."
Yeah, and the way that this devil is gonna present that mark, that grain of rice, is as a gift, you know? It's gonna be free. You're gonna be able to get it just to get down with the system, you know? And you could believe it that a lot of people ain't gonna be with it, you know. So that in itself is gonna make it so that in a sense it's a famine. So you're not gonna be able to get the foods and the health care, right? The medicines that you need in order to make it by in this kingdom that's so polluted, man.
And if I could add real quick, notice how it says, "Oppression maketh a wise man mad." Okay, and what is gonna make a man wise in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the knowledge and understanding of the truth of His word. You see what I'm saying? So all said and done, being in the spirit of hating this goddamn place is the correct spirit to be in, man.
Right, that's right.
All right. And look, all these devils, all they doing is giving out these gifts, you know, destroying the judgments of these people. Not understanding that it's not looking for the greater good these devils are seeking for. It's looking to destroy you, man. Okay, they only worried about bringing themselves up higher. Okay, the scriptures told us they exalt themselves as the eagle. All right, America is just a big ass fucking joke. Okay, all they do is act like they care about their people, but nah, man, they at least care about them damn selves, man. Go ahead, bro.
Daniel 8:25. And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hands, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
Look at that.
By peace, and like the brother was going into, a gift destroyer for heart. So just like when he rolled out this pandemic, what did he do? He was like, hey, to get this Vanessa, you can get this. You can win this lottery. You can get this burger and fries, right? You can get a free plane ticket, whatever, right? They come through with that gift. All right, I'm gonna finish and you can continue. And by peace shall destroy many, and he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, for he shall be broken without hand.
Yeah, there you go. Right, he should stand up against the prince of princes, but shall be broken. You go read that in Revelations, right? He's gonna try to fight against the Lamb, but the Lamb's gonna overthrow them.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's just the end game for the Edomites, man. Okay, and what their little so-called militaries, you know, they're armed. They filled up with pride. Okay, they feel as though because they took over all these other lands, right, and called it their own particular name, that they could take on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and his angels. Right? They go and created the Space Force, whatever the case is, to so-called have a war out there in space. Nah, they're not having a war with each other out there in space. They're gonna battle the angels.
I got you, Al.
Go ahead.
Revelation 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
Michael, hey, man. He's right there. He's for us, man. Michael the Archangel. All right? He's going to go to battle right where Yahweh Shai and the rest of the angels, man. Go ahead, bro.
And the dragon fought and his angels.
Right? He's gonna Esau Edom gonna try to come through with his little fighter jets and shit like that. He's not gonna prevail. Watch. Go ahead, bro.
And prevailed not.
And prevail not, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's the thing, right? We could read these things out the scriptures and speak it out on the high tops of the mountain to the people, but they're not going to regard. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord isn't dwelling in them.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
Woo, man. Esau's going to get wiped out. Going up against the powers of the power, man. Okay? Going up against Allahayim, man. Hey, he said that he's not going to meet thee as a man.
Right.
So Esau, Edom, I ask you this. What makes you really think that you're going to prevail against the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son and his mighty angels, man? But, hey, we know why, okay? We know why. It's really a rhetorical question. You've just been given the Spirit, okay, to think that you are as the Most High. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah.
I want to make a quick point. We all got brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Well, at least most people do. And it's like, Esau was the older brother, you know? And the Lord set him up to make him an example so that what? The youngest learn, you know? And a lot of our people are going to get they're going to get with the program because they're going to see this man fall from heaven, man. From the high spot, the high tops that he's dwelling in, the nicest parts of the earth, you know? He's going to go from not being known by the majority of the people to everybody knowing that this man is the devil and having chains wrapped around his neck, man.
Right.
It's going to be a beautiful sight.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
This is talking about America, just in case you guys didn't understand that. When it's referred to daughter of Babylon, it's talking about so-called United States of America.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, bro.
But thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
And the only reason why America is called tender and delicate, because there haven't been any bombs dropped on this place, man. But that time is going to come, okay, when the beast shall hate the whore. All right? Right. And that's when World War III is going to pop off. And you're going to see, like the brother had mentioned earlier, ICBM missiles all over the goddamn place.
Take the millstones and grind meal uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
And the great whore is being stripped naked by having her whole fucking wicked structure being exposed.
That's right.
All right, by the prophets of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man.
And your everyday person too.
And your everyday, because the spirit of the Lord is coming down onto the earth, man. Okay, the time of this kingdom is up. Okay, go ahead.
It's like you're mainly the prophets.
Mainly the prophets, right? Is mainly, but what's happening is this man's structure. Okay, the whole structure is coming down because it's being exposed for the wickedness that it for the wickedness that it pulls out in the fucking in the earth. You got people finding out that they actually do these blood sacrifice rituals, kidnapping children, or taking organs from a person, drinking baby blood and shit.
And what happened with that bitch that was on trial? With the
that Jessie Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they censored it. Well, the thing is though, they censored the whole thing. They censored the whole thing, and they showed you that they could censor whatever they want when your main man, President Trump, okay, wasn't able to do a goddamn thing on any social media platform. So right there and then it shows you that they can cover whatever it is they want, and then they're gonna throw a bunch of distractions out there to keep y'all people from really knowing what's going on, right? Now everybody's worried about this dirty whore Rihanna being pregnant, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Bakasha, if I may add to that, those distractions, every single time update on that demon's case came up, there was always a fluctuation with the numbers and the deaths and the infection rates and the variants. There was always something happening with this devil's plan to deceive the world, man.
Yep.
To keep everybody's the veil over
He'll be
their
here one
eyes.
day, boss. Don't worry.
Not the devil, Jesus. He'll be back.
The devil's right here, right now, man.
Oh, he's everywhere, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm talking to him right now.
But hey, but you know what though? Okay,
Hey, that's
all of the wickedness that this man has done, like I said, is being put into the light. I believe that's in the book of Luke, where it goes into how what's done in the dark is gonna have its way to shine. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay. Let me see.
grab it. I can see if I grab it for you.
I think it's in like Luke, maybe 11, real quick, and then we can go back to that.
Real quick point on y'all point. Now look what happened with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. They had that shit in the forefront. Look how the accuser of thy brethren, man. They did what they did, but look how that shit was in the forefront. But when you go into Giselle Maxwell, what was the dude who died? Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. They put that, like he said, they censored that shit. You really didn't see. They actually said they don't want to publicize it because it may be detrimental to the public, right? But ultimately, we know that they don't want to be exposed, man, and the pedophiles and the devils that they are, because she knows who else, like heavy politicians, heavy top people in the industry that did business with her, that was on those they had relationships with top people that you see controlling shit. So these people didn't want to be exposed. But when you got Bill Cosby and you got R. Kelly, and that's the accuser of thy brethren. They put them everywhere you go. You seen something about Bill Cosby and R. Kelly.
Yeah, talking all this shit about them being so-called rapists or pedophiles, when the guy in the goddamn courtroom is a bigger fucking rapist and pedophile. You know? But go ahead and read this real quick. What's up, man?
What are your names?
Tawab, man. You alright?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Tawab?
Tawab?
Kataza.
Okay. What's your name?
It's all good, but what's your question?
No, Felipe. No, my name's Felipe. I just want to introduce myself. Yeah. I was just interested in what you guys are, because like I see Simeon. It's Dominicans. I'm Dominican. What is up?
On whose side?
Both
no, de verdad. Yo soy dominicano.
Are both your parents Dominican?
My mom's Dominican. My dad's American.
What do you mean American?
Where's he was from? Born in New York.
Okay, but what's his nationality?
United States. That man speaks not a word of Spanish. My mom is fully Dominican.
But he has to have a nation, like a heritage.
He's Irish. Irish.
Okay, that's what we're looking for right there. You know what part? You know what part? Exactly or no?
I do not.
Because Irish, you had Sicilians that were Israelites. We were scattered, we was dwelling, going.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, valid.
But yeah, man, what you interested?
No, I just like because I've seen you out here before. I just want to talk to you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Like,
What's your question?
No, I don't have a question. I was just wondering, like,
what's the whole thing about?
Yeah, exactly. I just want to know.
I'll get it to you, brother.
Yeah, so pretty much we're preaching out of the Bible. Are you familiar with the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay, and what the Bible says is that these particular people are the favorite in the eyes of who people call God and Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
So
I know about
at that point, right, what's gonna end up happening is who the people call Jesus Christ is gonna come down from the heavens with his angels, with the mighty angels.
Yeah.
And they're gonna come and destroy America.
Rapture. Yeah, you're talking about rapture.
Yeah.
Like, not the idea of rapture where everyone goes to hell and
That's what the Christians believe.
Okay.
It's the rapture, right? But yeah, there's gonna be a deliverance for the elect of those people.
Okay.
Yes.
For the elect of those people, there's gonna be a deliverance.
Yeah.
And in the way of deliverance, you ever heard of UFOs?
I have heard of UFOs.
Right? Well, those are not UFOs. Those are IFOs. We know what they are. Those are the chariots of the Lord. Those are the ships of the Lord.
Okay.
And there's gonna be a mothership. Do you know you familiar with the Bible a little bit, right?
Yes.
So do you remember the Exodus between the Hebrews and the Egyptians?
Yes, I do.
And it was a mothership, right? That gave them light to guide them through for the Exodus, right?
Yeah.
Well, that mothership, right, is where the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be in, and there's going to be other chariots coming out that mothership, but that mothership is going to be the main ship that's going to deliver these elect.
Right.
Okay.
So that being said, not everybody on the planet Earth is going to be saved, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So,
regards to the
If
people.
I may add something about the show.
Yeah, of course.
I know you mentioned rapture.
Yeah.
Right. So the belief of the rapture implies that this place as a whole is going to be destroyed.
Yes.
And only those that are raptured are going to be sent to
heaven or
to
whatever
heaven
you
and
believe
live
in,
in the
yes,
spiritual realm or whatever.
Yeah.
According to the Bible, this place is going to be the destruction of this place is going to be seen
Yes.
by many.
Yeah.
So it could only imply, right? What it's saying basically is that the whole world isn't going to be destroyed. The main place that's going to be destroyed, utterly destroyed, never to be inhabited again, is America.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be pretty much hit from all angles with nuclear missiles, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So from there, those nuclear missiles are going to come by way of war.
Right.
World War
That's
III.
right.
So if you've been paying attention to the news, okay, Russia and America are beefing right now.
Yes.
They're fighting over there.
Russia's encroaching. It's encroaching in Ukraine. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So you pretty much privy to what's going on. So what the Bible says is that this place is gonna get destroyed by missiles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after all of that stuff happens, the so-called white man's gonna be going into slavery in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Because of what he did to these people here on the sign, and you standing on the proof.
I'm very
right
sorry.
there
I'm
and
very
then.
sorry.
No, it's all good.
That's
It's all
just a
good.
sign.
It's just exactly. So that's what the Bible's talking about.
Yeah.
Salvation for these people,
That's right.
and death and slavery for the so-called white man.
Right.
No, I get that. That's very fair. I mean, I'm half Dominican, so I hope I'm not
Well, that's
fucked over.
yeah.
But I know I'm white passing. I know I'm white passing.
But this
I
is
know I
what
don't
it
look
is.
Dominican.
This is what it is, though, right? Israelites were scattered amongst all nations.
Yeah.
So they can look like you. We have Israelite brothers that look like you.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just, like you said, you hope that you don't have the spirit of the man Esau Edom,
Right.
which is the elites that run this world right now.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why the world is at the state that it's in is because who's running this world.
Yeah.
The scripture says when the wicked are in rulership, people are going to be in a mourning state.
Right.
Yeah.
And when the righteous are ruling, people are going to be rejoicing.
Yeah.
Right.
So in the kingdom of heaven, when the Israelites are in rulership, all the heathen, okay, all the other nations, they even themselves are going to be rejoicing.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so right there and then, that may be Satan right there pulling you away from. But hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go, man. It's been,
I
it
do
was
have
nice
to go, but
hey,
it's very nice to
it's
meet.
nice talking to you, man.
Nice to
Sorry.
meet
You
all
say
of
you
you.
see us around here.
Yeah, no, I do. That's why I'm going to ask
Whenever you
questions.
got the
But
time,
have a
pass
great
by.
night, guys.
Hey, you too, bro.
But that goes to show you, these people, he most likely go to Brown, most likely jabbed up, and we just told him his judgment, But let's go back to Isaiah 47. Let's go back to Isaiah 47. Start at the top again, because we got that loop. So yeah, let's go back to Isaiah 47.
Isaiah 47:1. come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, virgin daughter of Babylon, aka America, is gonna be brought down, man. All right.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne,
Right.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Right.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
You keep going.
Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Right.
Yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
Yup. And the things that are done in the dark by this damn whore, okay, the Edomites, okay, it's gonna be brought to light, man. Okay, it's gonna be brought to the forefront, and it's being brought to the forefront by way of the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, along with, you know, you got your regular Joe Schmoes out here discovering stuff, throwing it up on TikTok and showing the people out here that, hey, they're living in a devil-ran society. All right, but
if I may add, your average American citizen is a whistleblower, man. Is letting it be known what is being done in this place, man. And surely enough, the other nations, you know, all the eyes that are on this place, they're seeing it, man.
yep.
They're seeing it.
So you can bring that
I
up.
grabbed that loot for you. This is the book of
let me
Luke.
finish
You got
this
some
one.
more on that?
Real quick though, just to back
Yeah,
up
just to back
my
up that.
and then we're going right back.
Con.
Yep.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
Yeah, these are the words of Yahweh Shai, man, the son of the Most High Yahweh. All right, these are his words that are being said here. All right, go ahead, bro.
Neither hid that shall not be known.
So nothing that's hid, you know what I'm saying, is gonna stay hid. Okay, it's gonna come out, man. It's gonna be known. Right? Go ahead.
Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light.
There it is, right there, and that's it. That's a scripture right there, showing how this damn devil is being exposed, man. All right.
And that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops.
Go ahead, bro. You go back.
Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah, you got these faggots. Okay, you gotta. When the rulers are faggots, man, they're gonna do some faggot shit, man. They're gonna pass these faggot marriage laws, man.
That's right.
Okay, that's their shame being seen. See what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have woman ruling. Okay, when a faggot is in authority, he's gonna put the woman on top. Esau's a natural born fruitcake, man. Naturally born fruitcake. Salah, you know, you go back.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
And that goes back too, right? He's not gonna meet you, Esau, Edom, as a man. He's gonna come in divine power, man. When he came as a man, what did y'all do to him, man? Okay? But guess what? You're not gonna be able to do that again to him. Okay? You're not gonna be able to do that to him. Alright? It's his spirit that's taking down your strongholds, man. Okay, the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is taking down these strongholds. It's breaking down these cities. Okay? Because the foundation of Esau Edom, it is not with stones, man. It's with sticks, man. Alright? And the whirlwind is gonna come through and break this shit down. And anybody else that doesn't have the foundation of Yahweh Shah, okay, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man, they're gonna get blown down too. You was gonna bring some up?
Yup. 2 Thessalonians 2:3.
Yup.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Okay.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first,
Yep.
and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yeah, and that's speaking of no other Esau Edom, man. You know, Israel fell away. Okay, we fell away. And we have to state that we're in now. Okay? And then, you want to read that again real quick?
2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
If it wasn't for that falling away, man, you know, because it said except there come a falling away first. You know? But that son of perdition is Esau Edom, man. Okay? Go ahead, you got something more?
Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Right.
Or that is worship. So that he is as
how does he exalt himself? How is he exalting himself as if he's the Most High? By trying to dish out this MOTB.
That's right.
By trying to take the Most High out of the equation.
Right.
By putting you in a position where you think that you have no choice. You see what I'm saying? Because you could have a conversation with these people, okay, and they saying they want to go to school, but they had no choice but to take the shit because they wanted to go to school.
And if I may add, it all started back in the Greco time when they got you away from your customs, Israel's customs of following the law, statutes, and commandments, right?
Yeah.
So them taking that away and you forgetting you are cutting you off from remembrance, right? When eventually cutting you off from remembrance. Now they can place themselves and paint themselves as the image of God.
Job 9:24.
Right.
Right? The earth was given into the hands of the image, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not wearing. Who is he? Right. You gonna think he's a goddamn judge, man. You gonna think that he's the judge of the whole earth, man. Okay? Him covering the faces of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and all the great righteous men, okay? Cause the people out here to believe that the so-called white man is at a prestigious level.
That's right.
And he's not. He's at a base level, man. He's a base man. He's a goddamn caveman.
That's right.
Okay? You so-called white people, you Edomites, you're gonna pay for what you did, man.
That's right.
You laugh at slavery, you goddamn Sodomites, you're gonna burn. You're gonna burn with ICBM missiles, man. And you're gonna laugh, you laughing now, but you're going to cry later. And that brings joy, man. Okay? We're going to laugh at your calamity.
That's
especially
right.
in that time, man. Especially when Jacob trouble hit. Okay? We, man, you know what I'm saying? We wholeheartedly believe that we are of the hopeful elect, man. And according to the word, we will be preserved in them times.
That's right.
Okay? We doing what we doing to be preserved in them times, man. Working on our salvation, man. That we don't get taken out with the said peril, famine, and pestilence, man. But these goddamn niggas out here, all right? These niggas simple as all hell, caring about nothing but bitches and money. Worthless ass shit, man. They ain't getting themselves nowhere, okay, but played. Walking around, they think they gangbangers, but hey, they don't own no block. They have nothing to live for. They have no idea why they suffering. Okay? These niggas rather be black. Look up the definition of black. Look it up. And that's exactly what y'all niggas are. And it is what y'all prefer to be. Alright? Y'all niggas love being walked on. Y'all niggas love worshiping these women. Queen of Heaven worship. Okay? Because you niggas are fucking pitiful, man. You niggas are all simps out here.
That's right.
Bunch of simp-ass niggas walking around lifting the woman up, putting her on a pedestal. She ain't supposed to be over you.
You over her.
She's supposed to be kissing your goddamn feet. But you let her walk all over you. She tell you ain't getting on unless you fucking do something. But the bitch, she's supposed to give it up to make you feel good, man. Yo, man, at the end of the day, we in a time where these women are at ease, right?
That's right.
They at a time where they're up top, right? You got a faggot ruling, he gonna put the woman up top.
We're gonna get to them.
We gonna Salakia, brothers. But that's the thing, man. That's the thing. These women are at ease, man. These women are at ease, and when they going through the time where they ain't gonna have no fucking deodorant, where they gonna be looking shitty as all hell.
That's right.
They gonna be looking all types of fucked up. Right now, they may look alright. You know, they got their little filters on Instagram. They got their makeup to make them look different, which is all witchcraft. Okay, right. You put makeup on and umbrellas on your face, you look different in the goddamn morning. That's witchcraft. Okay, you casting fucking bullshit ass spells on people. You know what I mean? Trying to flatter with your words and all of that. You guys go ahead.
There's a show real quick. There's a show. We're gonna get back to the talk, but there's a show real quick. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's the American Gods. Right? And it's this fucking
that one joint, that Egyptian joint, and she's supposedly the most powerful.
Yo, you see that shit?
You see, that's just it though. It goes all the way back, man. It goes back to Egypt.
But yo, what she does is she uses
her fucking coochie,
her joint to put people under these spells, and that just shows you got the Ariana Grande. She had the song where she had her legs open when she's using that shit as a god.
That represents all the women here on in today, man.
That Queen of Sheba spirit.
Yes.
You know, Queen of Sheba, she had all those men that was under her. She having sex with all of them. But think about it, she got all those spirits. Yo, when these women are out here out of order, you know, especially Yasharala, because they're not built to be like that. These other heathen nations, they can do what they supposed to be doing.
And that's just it too.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
we wouldn't be having this conversation if women weren't out of order.
That's right.
We wouldn't be saying what we're saying right now. But these women are out of fucking order, man.
That's right.
And the time is coming when they're gonna be in order, man.
That's right.
All right. Because right now, what these women got to offer?
Nothing.
Go look at that. Matter of fact, go look at their Instagram page, man. You're gonna see them. Majority of them, you're gonna see cheeks on there.
That's right.
You ain't gonna see no clothes on them. They're not gonna be modest.
But the point I was getting to, it says it in Isaiah 3, is we get, but yo, they don't even smell good. They don't even smell like how they supposed to smell. You know why?
Yeah.
Because they got their pH balance is off. They got all these other spirits on them, right? The semen, right? Because you know there's no woman that slept with one man, right? And if there is, there's only like a small, minuscule, a small few, right? But they got all this semen in them, and then they expect you to worship them.
They expect respect. How is it that these women expect respect when none of them are virgins?
No, they expect you to real quick. They expect you to take them out and treat them. They want the old traditional value ways. But do they respect themselves traditionally with the value? Do they value the shit that's between their legs? No. So at the end of the day, man, unless they repent, right? Because when they repent, they washed. You know, they come back into this truth. Because we love our women. We want our women to be in order. But we know we're going to have to wait until we get into the kingdom for them to be in order. Because Esau, Edom got them out of order.
That's right.
Esau, Edom got them out of order. That's the so-called white man.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
He think his woman's in order.
When that woman's running all over them.
Hear me out. The reason why Eve is how she is because of the devil, man.
That's right.
It's because of the devil, man. The devil got her thinking that she out here, she stink, and we supposed to just like fall in love with that, you know? The devil got her out here thinking that she sleep with multiple men, and we just gotta be the next one.
Right.
Like, nah.
Now you're the whole joint, and the whole mindset. You go down south, down to Texas. There's a lot of them like this. They think that having more than one man is player. You see, like the roles down south, the roles are reversed. You know, they think that they could have more than one man. Okay, but that goes to show you, it goes all the way back to the serpent, man.
I got a quick precept.
You got something real quick?
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Go
This
ahead,
is
bro.
the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is thine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me.
Didn't the scripture say in Deuteronomy 28, she will have an evil eye towards her husband, her bosom? Okay, these women are our enemy, man. Especially when it comes to a man serving Yahweh Shem Shah, then they really gonna turn on, because it's a spiritual thing. Because Satan dwells within all of these women, and Satan tries his hardest. He likes a challenge. Satan likes a challenge. He don't really like these Joe Schmo ass niggas, because they don't seek the Lord. They ain't trying to get that power from the Lord, from Yahweh Shem Shah.
Satan know the scriptures. He know the woman is our glory. So you gotta attack the weaker vessel to get at us. Go ahead.
That's what he did in the garden.
That's right.
That's what he did in the garden, and the result of that is where we're at now. Go ahead.
Finish it up.
Then we can go back to God, fuck these women, man.
Where is Yahweh thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
That's going to be the case for the majority of these so-called women, man. Because you can't even call them women, you know? A more fitting term would be a bitch, man.
Shit, a thing, really.
For edification purposes, a woman is a servant. It's a helpmate.
Yes.
When you go into wife, woman is the same thing. So they was here, the women was here for men, not men for women. Right? So they here to serve us, to serve the man. Right? So they're not in that natural order. They're not in that natural position. Right? They don't know why they was created. They was created to take the ease off of our back.
And to back the brother up, the reason why they will be called a bitch is because all these women are shameless, man.
A dog.
Right. Then none of them, because the scriptures say a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
You go look up the term of female dog.
Right.
See what I'm? Nah, and it's all good though. It's all good though because, you know, we pretty much made our point on these women, man. How they're all out of order, and they're gonna be put in order in a short time.
And we're not talking about the ones that's sincere, looking to get back into what they want to get to.
I got something to say though. Even for those women that are sincere and in this truth, and you know what I'm saying? Whether you be of the elect, hey, y'all bashim y'all shout to Zah. But keep this in mind. The Lord don't need Israelite women.
Right.
The Lord don't need y'all. You know? The scriptures actually say that a righteous woman is less than a man who's in the world, caught up with the things in it. You know? So understand that the Lord don't need y'all, man.
Hey.
All he needs is the Israelite man with the seed. And he could put that inside of any woman of any nation. And think about it like this, though, real quick. The Lord don't even need us, but he's going to use us.
That's what I was going to say.
The Lord is going to use us.
That's right.
The Lord is going to use us, man.
Right.
Listen,
That's
you know,
the
at the
spirit.
end of the day, we going to get into it. You know, we're not just talking about the women and the men. At the end of the day, you got to come in a humble, contrite spirit.
Yep.
And when it comes to the women, you have to be shamefaced, right?
Right.
So it's not about we stop and we go, hold up, let's get on. No, it's all about because ultimately we want our women in order because, again, if we didn't want you out, if we wanted you out of order, we would want the same thing that Esau, Edom want for you. Right? But we want you to, at the end of the day, to repent and convert back to who you really are. Because in the kingdom, you're going to be in order. And you're going to love it. Right? You're going to love it. You're going to love being in order. But here, see, everything's out of whack. This whole, you got the Western society, they got you out of whack. Right? So now we're saying not only just the women, but the men. We got to come in a humble, contrite spirit. That's why we come in to shave our old ways, right?
Yeah.
You know, get rid of our old ways. The same thing we got to do so, you have to do so as well,
The
man.
scriptures goes into how a wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man.
That's right. That's the problem.
And then vice versa, man. You know, so you know it goes. We don't use women, man, but you know we speak it to ourselves when it comes to being in order as well.
That's right.
You know, and that's humbly speaking. You know, but you wanted to go back to that?
I'm gonna go back. Yep.
Yeah.
Second Thessalonians 2, and I'm gonna go to 4. I'll go to 5. Salakia. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know that with what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who know, Salakia, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed,
Right.
whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
You know what that's going into? That's going into prophecy. That's going into a season, a time, a place, a specific moment. You know, because what did Ezra say to the angel? He was like, why can't you, Lord, put all the people in the world that's supposed to be in the world, judge who you're gonna judge, and then leave there the people who are gonna be good? And the Lord said, what? It's for an appointed time. Certain things gotta happen. You know, this man has to be brought down from where he is. You know, and in order for that to happen, you know, he gotta be revealed as the devil. You know, he gotta make his claim to fame. You know, he gotta bring out that mark and try to take what belongs to the Lord, man. He gotta come after us. You know.
This is it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Yeah.
Starting with Esau, man. And that trembles down, you know, to the heathens and to the 2/3, man. To the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Because our people are proud as all hell, taking on, okay, the fruits of these other trees out here, man. Okay, covering themselves with the leaves of these foreign trees, you know. So it's just one of them things where there has to be a cleansing taking place. Okay, that fire, that cleansing agent has to come down and purify this place. As Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's men is going through that furnace of adversity, you know, and knowing why they're taking up all the hell that they're taking. Okay, these people out here, they don't know what the hell's they don't know why they're going through the shit they go through. But when they get into the kingdom, they're gonna know. They're gonna know why they had to stay around with the fire, the lake of fire. They're gonna know why. You know, Daniel 12:2. Some shall wait to everlasting shame, some shall wait to everlasting contempt. See? Okay, because that's just the world was washed away once. The first death took place because it was wicked as all hell. And it's pretty much worse now. So how much more does it need to be cleansed? And our boat, okay? Our boat, okay? Yahweh Shai being the foundation.
Okay? Yeah, Yahweh Shai said it. This place is going to be kindled before he gets here, you know? And Yahweh Shai is not here, but this place is being lit up, man. You got the brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, you know? The elders, starting with the apostles, right? Bringing out this word, and this word is like what? Like fire, man. Yep. Like fire. These people hear it, and they're condemned, man. They're condemned, you know? And then those that hear it and take heed to it, they're purified, man. So it's a beautiful thing for us to be out here. You know, we're glad to be able to come out here, to be given the spirit, the strength, the mental fortitude to come out here, the physical, because think of it, it's freezing out here, you know? But we're glad to be out here doing what, right? Lighting this bitch up, man. Letting everybody know, hey, this place is going to be destroyed. How? ICBM missiles, man. Nuclear missiles.
I got a quick precept. Revelation 20:14. And death and hell will cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death.
Yeah, we're here to tell you what you don't hear at church. You know, we're here to read the parts of the Bible that are concealed from the majority of the people, right? And I'm not going to say that they're concealed by the churches or by any man. Yeah, that's the Lord, man.
Lord.
That's the Lord, because it's mercy to be given the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. You know? This ain't a book that you just pick up and read from front to back and you got it. Nah, man. Just because you can quote a scripture from the book of John, you know, it don't mean you understand where you're going with it. Right. You know? So it's a beautiful thing, man, for us to be out here. At the same time, it's a fearful thing. It's a fearful thing because the people that walk by, man, they feel it. They feel it in their spirit, man.
Yeah, this is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. That's us. Okay? That's us. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttereth her words, saying, okay, we in the chief place of concourse. Okay, there's hella traffic. I'm going to just pin the camera real quick. But check it out, man. There's hella traffic out here, man. You see? All the traffic out here. Okay, this is the chief place of concourse. All right? And I'm going to continue reading. And it says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
What's the simplicity, man? The ability to leave your house, throw on a face diaper, drive down to Starbucks, Snapchat your friends, you know? Get together on a Saturday night, get drunk, fuck somebody's wife, you know? Lay with multiple men, you know? The simplicity, you know? Yeah. And you hate knowledge. Why? Because when you're told that those things are against what the Lord has set up, you know, those things are things that he condemns. You hate us for it.
Yep. So ultimately, they hate the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm gonna keep going. Verse 23 it says, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you." Okay, yeah. So Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai had made his words known unto us. Okay. And it goes, verse 24, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. Okay, and these people walking, they're not regarding.
What you got? How much you got?
You got something you can bring it up?
Yep. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me,
Right.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. There was an account in the book of Kings where we have, I believe, went to the Assyrians for pretty much salvation rather than going to Yahweh, you know, and we had to pay like debts off to them. And Salakia, if I'm off on that.
Nah, it's the same spirits though.
Yeah.
Go back to Exodus, man.
Yep.
They want to go back to Egypt.
Yep, because everything is reincarnated. There's no escaping this place. You know? There's no escaping this place. So, you know, these people, they going after the shadow of Esau Edom's arm. Okay, and sitting there feeling as though they're good, feeling as though they're safe, but you know, that's that gift that they were given. It destroyed the heart, so they lost. Their judgment is reprobate. Okay, they're void of judgment.
I'm gonna jump down to 9.
Yep.
Isaiah 30:9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that would not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, because you got these niggas out here. They rather be out there gang banging and committing adultery and shit. And then you got these women. They rather be out here TikToking, shaking their ass, trying to come and make more followers on their shit when it's all vanity, man. It's all vanity. It has no meaning, no value to it. That's why, you know, that's why this place got to be destroyed, because the morality of this place is corrupted. It's not where it's supposed to be, and it's not fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Quick precept on what you said. Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun.
That's Solomon right there.
And behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Okay, so all of this shit that's done under the sun, all of these faggots walking around, all right, all of these so-called niggas out here walking around doing what they do on a day-to-day basis, it's all vexation and vanity, because they're not intending for righteousness. Okay, they're not reaching out for righteousness. They all partaking in wickedness and loving it. That's why people out here getting jabbed up and out here approving of the bullshit laws out, because this place gives off that vibration that you can do whatever you want. Okay, and it's clear as day to us that it's contrary to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, but you want to go deeper into it. That's just the spirit that was poured upon them from the foundations of the earth, just so prophecy may be fulfilled.
And that's why the scriptures speak about the vessel to honor and the vessel to
dishonor. Exactly, right? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 30:10. I'm gonna jump back to 9 actually.
Yep.
That Isaiah 30:9. That this is a rebellious people.
It's talking about you Israelites, man. Rebellious is all hell, man. You could tell them that the Messiah isn't white, man. You could read them to Revelations 1:14. You could bring up Daniel 10, you know, and they'll still have a goddamn picture of fucking Jesus Christ on their walls, man. Okay, this is a rebellious people we speaking about, man. You tell them like, yo, smoking cigarettes, smoking in general isn't for us. A human ain't made to blow smoke out of their mouth.
It tells you on the pack. It tells you on the pack that it's detrimental to your health.
But that's the thing. People are rebellious. Why? Because the way this world works is the wicked things are pleasing, but the righteous things are what's the word I'm looking for? Let's just say the righteous things, these people hate it. Yeah. You know, and they love the wicked.
It's despising. They despise the righteous.
Tell a nigga he can't eat bacon.
Oh,
or chitlins.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That nigga will square up with you real quick.
And they know the science behind it, right? They know the science behind eating pigs. You know, eating shrimps and lobsters. Yep. How eating a lobster, you pretty much eating a cockroach. Yeah. A big ass cockroach.
Right.
And you paying top dollars to go and eat it just to please your woman. You see what I'm saying? Because these niggas are simps out here. Yeah. But all said and done, man, we tell them these things and they disregard it. Okay? They don't hearken. Why? We're reading about why. Because they are rebellious people.
Isaiah 30:9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
And they lie, they claim that they love who they call God, you know, but then they go get a tattoo. You see what I'm saying? You got fruitcakes out here claiming they love God. You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
They
you
go-
go into a Christian. Go ahead.
They go and get a tattoo of the torture device. These motherfuckers used to crucify the Lord. Like, yo,
And then
shit don't
that
make no
torture
sense,
device,
man.
it was known for having thieves and robbers on there.
That's right.
And they put the Messiah out there on the cross that performed marvelous works right before their very eyes, man.
And then said, let his blood be on us and upon our children.
This is a rebellious people, man.
And then you go into their churches, right? You gonna have a fucking alphabet boy part of the fucking worship crew.
Yeah,
Worship crew.
on the over there singing and shit.
And you looking like, yo, that's a whole damn alphabet boy. You know what I mean? You got alphabet females, then you got the females in there, mad females sleeping, they sleeping around with each other.
Wearing these tight ass dresses they wear to the club. It's a harlot house.
It's a harlot house. And then you be thinking the whole time you in there like it's just a title. They love to give themselves their title like I'm a man or woman of God and walk around, say they Christians, right? But when they do everything contrary to the Bible, they're rebellious.
Rebellious, that's right.
Rebellious.
That's right.
That's what the scriptures talk about. They're pleasers of men, man. They do the things, right, to obtain the friendship of the world. You know, to be looked at by the world in a good standing. You know, but with the Lord, they ain't looking too good, man. They ain't looking too good. It's not looking too bright. You know.
When you go in their social media, that's one of the things you'll see. They'll be like, a child of God.
Oh,
And,
like God
you know,
first.
God.
God first. You'll see it all the time.
God
Right?
first.
And then you see, right? You scroll right down. You see her ass cheeks.
Oh, shit.
Then you see a dude with the tightest fucking clothes on, doing
Yeah.
some alphabet boy shit. You
Yup.
were talking men and women. Then you be like, what the? This is not children of the Lord.
That goes back to vexation and vanity under the sun, man. You know, and Esau, Edom, you know, being the ruler of this place and how this world works, you know, they'll allow things like that to be on platforms where kids have access to. See, they're pushing all that sodomy onto the children.
That's right.
Okay, it's being put on TVs. Every commercial that's on a television, you got sodomy.
Talk
Okay,
about
but they
sodomy.
allow all of this stuff, but then they wanna cut off the channels that have nothing, that have no they have no image, okay, of anything profane on it, man. Okay, you speaking the truth of this word, you're gonna get strike down. Okay, they're gonna censor the truth from coming out, but they're gonna allow all of this bugged out. You got Megan Thee Stallion, you got City Girls. Okay, you can have a
bunch of niggas with guns on.
you can have
video.
you can have what's the goddamn? You can have fucking Future talking about drugs. You can have a Lil Uzi talking about all this bullshit. You see what I'm saying? But that's what this place is about, man. That vibration of wickedness.
I
See?
got you.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 30:10, which say to the seers,
The seers being okay, and that's an old name for the prophets. All right.
see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto
Right.
us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
Right, because they rather hear things that are pleasing to their ear. A woman rather hear that it's okay to have multiple men in the same month. They rather hear that it's okay to shake their ass and wear whatever they want outside.
Real quick, Jake want to hear about M's, right? But we talking about M's. We talking about the missiles, man. The missiles that's about to hit this place,
Yeah,
man.
because what's the only thing that's
Hey,
on
Lord
these,
got
the only
M's,
thing
man.
that's on a woman's mind is money in a rod.
Right.
See,
right.
That's it.
and the only thing on the Jake's mind is money in the cooch.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But all said and done, that the big M that's coming to this place to destroy their ass is the missile, like the brother had just said.
Well, got M's for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 30:10, I'll go back, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
And that's why they go to the Christian church. Because that bald-headed shaving pastor, he's the one that's going to tell them things that they want to hear.
And they look at us, we pray that we are the prophets and the seers of the Lord,
That's right.
And we're doing the work that the prophets and seers will be doing, right? And they look at us like we're being made skeptical, spectacles, right? We're the ones that they're looking at like, Look at these men on the earth screaming, talking about the Bible. They can't be the men of the Bible.
They laugh and mock at us, man.
Where's your congregation?
They laugh and mock at us.
Demon.
They
Right.
see us and they'll put a smirk on their face.
Right.
Because they think what we're doing is a joke, man. Because they haven't been given the spirit to see and understand, man. Okay, they've been given the spirit to be reprobate motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
And they're gonna die being just that, man.
Right.
So anybody walking by, then they make light of what we're doing. They don't take it serious. They're gonna be marked. They're gonna be fucked up. Okay, everything that comes to them is gonna be well deserved.
That's right.
Everything that comes to them is gonna be well deserved, man. Because they didn't take heed and they mocked, man. They mocked. Oh, you was out there on the. What you doing out there? It's cold as hell. Why you out there? You see what I'm saying? And even even the families of the men of the Lord, man. They the first ones to mock and laugh.
That's right. That's right.
Whether the man of the Lord is there present or not. But the scriptures say that if you offended his little ones, it's better you had tied a millstone around your neck.
Right.
And thrown into the goddamn water, man.
What Yahweh Shai said, blessed are ye when men shall hate you and separate themselves from you, separate you from their company and shall speak evil things about you, man.
That's right.
So it's a beautiful thing to be in the position that we in. It's a win-win when you're looking at it.
Well, yeah.
You're looking at it with the eyes that you need to see and you're hearing this word. It's a win-win. So be it, man. We'll see you on the other side. We'll catch you on the flip side,
Yeah. Yeah, that rebellious house. What was it? In Ezekiel, okay, in Ezekiel, the 12th chapter, it goes into how the house of Israel, okay, they don't see all of the said perils happening now, okay, that we're speaking of. Okay, they see it happening afar off, but you go, into the book of Habakkuk, okay, it goes into being patient. It goes into being patient and just wait for that time to come. Okay? Because then Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai also said back in the book of Ezekiel that he's going to make sure that these things that he said actually comes to pass, man. Okay? And us being believers of this thing, we wholeheartedly believe that the said perils will come to pass. The evil times will come forth. And we are in the midst of it. We are in the midst of the beginning. We are at the end of this wicked kingdom, in the beginning, okay, of the transition of the kingdom of heaven, of the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. See what I'm saying? You got men all over the damn earth raising up, man. Whether they are coming in the correct doctrine or not. They still coming out telling people that they're Israelites.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? All over the world.
That's right.
Okay?
That great awakening is happening.
Great awakening is happening, man. And there's no stopping it. No matter how much this devil tries to, he's gonna cut off the internet at one point. He gonna cut off the unicorn at one point.
Real quick, just to add on to that, that's why we believe wholeheartedly in the scriptures. Obviously, it's through the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua we've been given that spirit. But see, those things are being made true to us because the Lord said that it's gonna be a great awakening in the latter days, right? And there's never been a time ever seen before because of, like he said, the internet, the World Wide Web, when you see brothers and sisters, whether they submitting to it or not, they know that they're Israel. You got like Apostle Tahar was going into. You got stars, you got entertainers, you got the everyday person walking by, knowing that they come from that lineage, man. That's powerful, man. Like when you they may not can't fathom the truth, can't all of it, but they come from the living power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. So that's the Satan. He's on his heels right now, man.
Right.
Because of that shit.
Since Yahweh Shah pulled up. Since Yahweh Shah pulled up, and every time you see a chariot, because he's been hiding them chariots for a long time. It's just now you starting to see them, oh yeah, out here, yeah, they see us. Yo, man, I guarantee you, okay, probably going back 100 years ago.
Real quick, because they're being revealed because of the phone. They have to come out with it.
Yeah.
People are just filming this shit like, yo, what's that in the sky?
Yeah, and that goes to show you, man, there's no hiding what there's no holding back the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Okay?
I don't know.
They try their best to hide this truth from coming out. But it can't happen. This word's got to come out. The scriptures say that this word, the gospel of this kingdom, shall be preached amongst the four corners of the earth. What you got?
I got a quick article because you have said that this devil is trying to hide this truth from being brought to light, you know? And in the midst, he's also trying to shed darkness on the things that are being exposed to the light that he's doing, you know, his wickedness. All right, I got a quick article. I'm just going to read a little bit off of it, and then, you know, we'll get back to the precepts, you know. This is from RT News. It was posted 5th of February, 2022. It reads, the Epstein Files. U.S. Bureau of Prisons bent facts to support suicide narrative. Documents obtained under Freedom of Information laws by RT Investigative Unit. The detail include startling records revealing how the U.S. Bureau of Prisons moved to shut down any and all public debate about the cause of Jeffrey Epstein's death. Along the way, evidence was distorted, material facts ignored, and key anomalies unexplored and unpublicized.
That's all expected of Esau. You know, he always adds a twist to things. Okay, he does it in the movies. In his movie, he has this little fucking flavor to it, a little Satan flavor. See what I'm saying? But that's no surprise, man, because this guy he's a devil. He's a deceiver. You see?
Real quick, when you watch the movie Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise, they show you their technology, man. They could put on masks that stick to the face. So when it's coming to cleaning up their tracks, like when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein, they're going to clean up their tracks. They don't want all this information to get out there. So the devil, you know what I mean? He's going to do what he's going to do. But guess what? He's getting real sloppy right now. Everybody's seeing it. Go ahead, Rob.
It's because it's that time. It's that time that we in. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a time and a place for that moment. You know? And he's being exposed left and right by the men of the Lord. But like I said earlier too, your average everyday citizen is now a whistleblower, man. Anybody could just get on TikTok, pull up a couple articles, you know, pull up a scripture or two, and boom, it all makes sense now, you know?
I got real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, okay, the Bible. It says, none one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate, okay? What's not going to fail is these prophecies that are written.
That's right.
All right? And none shall want her mate, meaning you ain't going to find the prophecies that are written in any other book. You're not going to find it in the Quran. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to find it in the Book of the Dead.
Or the book of Enoch. You
Right,
know?
right.
All these books that were just ultimately used to establish doctrines of devils, man.
Right. It says, for my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. You know, it's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, that's proceeding out of the mouth of the prophets, okay, that's gathering his men, gathering the tabernacle of David, okay, gathering, you know, the 1/3.
And those prophets are that hand of the Lord being outstretched, you know? The hand of the Lord is right here, you know?
Right. Yeah, but that's pretty much the case, you know?
Yeah.
That's the case, man. That the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua are faithful and true.
That's right.
You see? They're faithful and true, as it's read in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. See? So what does that say? You know, that means that it's gonna come, and it's only gonna come to pass in the eyes of a believer. Okay? Whether he's a Christian or Catholic or whatever the case is, someone who believes in his word believes in the prophecies that's gonna come to pass, whether their understanding of it is the correct one or not. When they read the day of judgment is coming, they know that there's all fucking fire about to come down here. See what I'm saying?
And most of all, they can understand it's well deserved, man. Because you said it, it's gonna be for a reason. The Lord is making these people be proud, you know, letting Jake have his run around with Esau, the other nations, so that the Lord can fuck them all up, man.
Right.
Because the Lord is very clear when he says 1/3 of the nation of Israel.
You gonna go back in the article, y'all gonna
Nah, I read what I read on the article. That article is, hey man, this devil, he's a P, you know?
So they saying, so basically, essentially they're saying that homie, he got murdered.
Nah, they're saying that his cause of death, how he actually died.
Yeah.
There's facts that they pretty much withheld from the general population. So honestly, what that's saying
suicide, right?
is what we know to be how he died is not how he died.
They say he committed suicide, right?
Yeah, they said he hung himself, but how?
Somebody hung his ass in jail.
Hey, bro.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you
allegedly.
said that you talked about this devil's technology.
Yeah.
In that movie. What was it? Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
Look at the mission. Look at the movie 007, the new one, man.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That shit is crazy. Talking about what was it, like nanobots that they were putting inside of people's bodies that were attacking specific genes and killing lineages of people. That's crazy, man. And that's what this devil hopes to do. This devil hopes to put that chip in you, right? That grain of rice, and just be able to shut your ass down, man. Disconnect you from your power, man. In the physical, because that's just it. This devil is a carnal man.
He's looking to attack you in the physical that will affect you in the spiritual.
That's right.
You know, because what this jab is doing, you know, and through the spirit, if brother may see it, they have a different look to them. Their countenance has changed. See what I'm saying? There's something different about these people that jabbed up. So, you know, everything is spiritual. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Are they real rebellious? My fault, sorry. Are they real rebellious? You feel like the people with the jab?
They're more proud. They're proud, man. They're prideful right now. They feel like they're all good. They feel like they got that you know, that protection. They feel protected, but look, you got people still getting sick. So what are you really protected from? You ain't protected by shit. Look, you don't got the cover in your house by shit y'all shot. You ain't protected from shit, man.
And that pride is a what would you call it? A very important detail for you to not overlook with these people, man. Because the Lord said before destruction cometh pride, man.
Yeah.
So if you were to ask me, how do they look? What do they give? They give off the feeling of destruction, man. You don't even want to be around these niggas. You don't want to be around niggas that's jacked up, right? Because you gotta dumbify yourself. You gotta play the fool, you know. Which you can only do that if you're wise. But hey, the scriptures talk about be not unequally yoked with non-believers, man. And by default, by them putting their faith and their trust in this devil, they don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, they you know, that pride and all of that, it comes by who Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set up to deceive them, man, and that's Esau Edom.
That's right.
You know, we know that Esau Edom, he's the most proudest of them all. Just based off of the shit he does and everything.
Where Yahweh Shai said, ye are of your father the devil, man.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do the lust of their father, man, which is what? To be out here deceiving, you know?
Yeah. And
being devils.
And they're gonna receive the reward of their father.
That's right. That's right.
Saying? Matter of fact, let's read about it now, right here. It says the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 3, says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Okay? Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's pride right there, man. Feeling as though that nobody could bring your ass down. You see what I'm saying?
And notice how that's a question. Who gonna bring me down?
Yeah, that's that pride right there, man.
And the Lord said, man, the parable about the potter and the clay. What is the thing framed gonna say to him that framed it?
Yeah.
Hey man, the Lord framed you to be the fucking devil, man. You are Roger Rabbit, nigga.
Right.
So play your part, man. Play your role, and you gotta give it to this devil, man. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job.
Verse 4 says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And you know, shit, even though they go out there and they try to, you know, brag about the shit that they do, they're gonna be brought down low. They're gonna be brought down to a lower state, and they're gonna be slaves the Israelites. You know, they're gonna be slaves, man. These Edomites got no chance. And then after that, they're gonna get wiped out. You know, because Esau's out here pushing out, oh, there's a virus here, there's a virus there, but he's the so-called white man's the real virus of the earth.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
He's the real virus of the earth. You look up the term virus, and matter of fact, I'll look it up real quick. I looked it up earlier, and I was like, damn, that's a spirit. Let's get it here.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me, brother.
This is the definition of virus. It says a piece of code which is capable of copying itself and typically has a detrimental effect, such as corrupting the system or destroying data.
And what's the data? This word, this wisdom, this knowledge. And what's the system? The body, man. The body, being the nation of Israel as a whole, right? But what the Lord do? What did the Lord do? The Lord took a portion to himself, man, and said, here you go, Esau, have fun.
Yeah.
You know? Because he's merciful. And not only is he merciful, but he's just, right? And Esau was given a blessing just like we were. His is just, hey, he got the short end of the stick, let's just say, you know?
Right. So, right there and then, man, Esau's the real virus of the world, you know? Everything's decaying because of this damn devil. See? And we're going to go back to Obadiah, unless you had something. All right. This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? You know?
How has what this devil done sought out? You can see it. It's plain on the table. He got a mural somewhere. He got a statue somewhere, letting you know, hey man, I'm the devil. I did this. You know, going back to the statue that they got. Where is it? What was it? Is it in New York where the apostles were last at? Where they had the
Theodore Roosevelt.
The Theodore Roosevelt statue with Gad and Jake and what was it? No,
Judah.
Gad and Judah
Yep.
on the left hand, on the right hand side.
The southern and the northern.
You go to the colleges, man, and they'll blatantly tell you, hey man, this is how we got this. This is how we do this, man. You
Yep.
know? So it's easy to see that the pride of this devil is destroying him, you know?
Yeah. Bring that back though.
I'll start at verse 5 again. It says, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Would they not have stolen till they have enough? Right? So these people are not satisfied, man. Right? They go beyond when it comes to what they do, man. They love to rob, rape, steal, and murder, and they keep coming back to steal and take and take and take. And mainly from the men of the Lord, from not the children of the Lord. That's ultimately, because remember, that's ultimately what it's about. They want their blessing back. That will, you know, they got supplanted out of their blessing, right? And it was ultimately supposed to be our blessing, but it was first Esau's blessing. He got supplanted out of it, right? It's that short end of the stick. So right now he's constantly taking and stealing and robbing. That's why when you go into, you know, the transatlantic slave trade, when they came to the Americas, right, and what they did to the so-called Native Americans, man, right? They went beyond. They went beyond. Go ahead.
Real quick, if I may add, Bubba Kashab, this devil is quick to have Jake pass by him and they clutch their purse or they lock their door. But this nigga out here legit got streets, whole landmarks, a group of people named after himself, man. You know, because you being African, you know, you being black, those are names given to you by the so-called white man, man. Jake didn't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm an African American. Nah, man. Esau taught you that. Your daddy Esau, man. Salaki, you can be on that, brother.
If people live in a lie, they're gonna continually be in a state of
perpetual delusion.
Yep. It says, if the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Right. So even his people in his own confederacy is getting tired of his ass, right? So now you're going to start seeing, you seeing what's going on, and you got people doing backdoor deals, right? In their confederacy, because now we're just talking about that same Esau, that son of perdition, right? That man of perdition, right? He's being revealed, right? And then now you're seeing these other nations who was in his confederacy, you know, and you know, it's the Egyptian versus the Egyptian.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bob.
No, and you know, we read how it says there is no understanding in him.
Right.
You know, going back to the last camp we had with the goddamn Edomite we had in front of us,
Right.
he wasn't going to understand because he was made not to understand.
That's right.
So there is no understanding in Esau. Esau is made, you know, to think contrary to what the scriptures literally actually mean. You know, so that was just a prime example of, you know, there is none understanding in him. You know, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? You know, and we in a time where, you know, the Lord's in a time to take away the appointed rulers. You know, we in that time right now. Okay, it says, verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
And just real quick, Teman going into them journeys.
Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So, you know, just pretty much based off the things that Esau has done to his brother Jacob, okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, he's gonna get cut off for it. He's gonna receive the ultimate ass whooping.
Justice, no peace. That's gonna be justice and no peace.
He's gonna bring vengeance.
That's right.
Vengeance. You know, it's a, what is that? It's a righteous thing in the sight of the Lord to recompense them that. Damn.
Trouble you.
Bring that out. Bring that out. Bring that out. I see it right there.
You see the people coming out, no justice, no peace. Well, you gonna get justice, and it's gonna be no peace for Esau Edom, right? Because he ain't come here to make peace. He came here. He's gonna come here with a sword.
Right.
I'm gonna have that real quick. Nah, that's like it. Just never mind. Go into
This
that.
is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Heavenly Father to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. You know, and then that recompense is gonna come on Esau's head. You know, it's literally gonna come on his head.
First death, right? Through the ICBM nuclear missiles, and right, and then to be reborn into the kingdom, not as rulers, not as kings, not as judges, but as slaves, man. You know, you're gonna get what you gave. You know.
Right.
And what I was gonna say a couple minutes ago, and I was just laughing to myself. Like back in the day, you would see it in the cartoons or in the comedy skits. You would be in jail. They would have the prisoners in jails with the black and white striped suits on, with the ball and chain, breaking down big rocks. They'll tell them break down the big rocks into little rocks, and then put the little rocks back into the big rocks. Yo, we're gonna have Esau doing that and some, man.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem for generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion.
And how the Lord say a land can be cleansed of the blood that was shed therein?
I'll go and get it.
Grab that real quick, because that's another thing that it just needs to be brought out more often, because for some reason people don't get that a lot of bloodshed is gonna go down here, man.
This is Numbers chapter 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, For blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood.
Salakia, blood defileth the land. Read that back, Salakia.
It says, for blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
The blood the land cannot be cleansed of them whose blood was shed therein. Read on.
But by the blood of him that shed it.
But by the blood of him that shed it. So, we're gonna start off, or should I say the one who's gonna get the how would I say it? The harshest beat down is gonna be Esau, but a lot of all the other nations are gonna get it too, man. But in this place, right? This place gonna be shed a lot of Edomite blood, man. All of y'all are gonna die. Every single last one of y'all.
Well,
the only ones that's gonna make it, are the ones that aren't gonna necessarily be on America's grounds, right? They're gonna be either underground, or they're gonna be in the oceans, or they're gonna be up in not even outer space, but they're gonna be in the upper atmosphere, waiting to be rounded up, chained up, and brought back down, man. Brought back down here to do what? To serve as slaves, man. To repopulate, right? To bring more Edomites into the mix. So that what? They could build up our walls, man. They're gonna do the building of the kingdom of heaven. Predominantly, man. They gonna get put to work, man. They had Jake picking cotton, Well, I think I read somewhere that 87 or 97% of the cotton that was picked back in the day by Jake is still circulating throughout the world right now, man. So the clothes that we have on our own backs, you know what I'm saying? We could have been picking them back in the day. So it's like, yo, man, this devil got to pay for that. This devil has to pay for all of that. And that's just a small thing. I mean, not a small thing, but that's just one thing, That's not we're not talking about gator babies, We're not talking about buck breaking, We're not talking about housing, EBT, All of these things that this devil has created to what, man? Subdue the minds of Israel, man. But the Lord said it, man, if it were possible, the elect will get caught up in all of this. But we know it's not, man. We know it's not, as it is written. All right? You got something else?
Revelations 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua have remembered her iniquities.
Lord ain't forget this man's track record. He know everything he's done, and don't get it twisted. He ain't done yet. He's not done yet. Cause you got a lot of Edomites that bought a lot of ammo and a lot of guns back when Barack Obama was in being elected and being put into office. All that ammo and them guns gotta be used eventually, man.
More. On Revelation 18:6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
So we know this devil, right, has done a lot to us, And the Lord said, give him that and some more. Give him double, So if this man thinks that what he did to us was so bad, and now he got to pretty much take it out of the school systems, pretty much try to get people in the state of mind where it's like, let bygones be bygones. Wait till the Lord stop paying people back for the shit they did, man.
Real quick.
Just wait for it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, and verse 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed in my hand that I have laid upon them. Okay? And the glory is ultimately the Lord's elect, and the hand that he's going to lay upon them is his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. See? Okay, because Yahweh Shai is the Lord's right hand. Okay? And it says, verse 20, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their power from that day and forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them.
Real quick. That's telling you that we went into captivity for our transgression. Not because y'all were great and mighty and strong and were able to do such a great feat, you know? Nah, the Lord put us in subjection to you guys. Don't forget that. Read on.
It says, because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies, so fell they all by the sword. According to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them, and hid my face from them.
And the Lord said he hid his face from us.
Right.
Because it is written that if he be with us, who could be against us? You know? So him turning his face from us, hey man, that's the only way these devils got a hand over the nation of Israel, man. Because our power is the power of powers, man.
Verse 25. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name. So pretty much in a sense, you know, the Heavenly Father is gonna give Israel another chance.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna be where we're supposed to be. Okay, we're gonna be the righteous ruling. Everybody's gonna be in order. Okay, everyone's gonna be joyous, rejoicing. You're not gonna have, you know, bums on the streets. You're not gonna have, you know, wicked things going on, man. Okay, like I quoted earlier, when the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice.
Because these heathens are gonna have to learn our laws, statutes, and
Yeah,
commandments.
the heathens are gonna be happy. The heathens are gonna be. The whole earth is gonna be happy.
Hey, the scriptures talk about how even the
trees,
animals, the trees,
the animals, they're
gonna
gonna
rejoice and praise the Lord, man.
Right. They're all gonna rejoice and praise. Even the animals are getting fucked up. You know, you got test trials getting run on them. They're walking on the same concrete we walking on. Okay, in the kingdom we're gonna have gold on the floor. You know, and it's gonna heal us.
They got them in a locked up cage. They got them in jail just like they got us in
Yeah,
jail.
you
They
saw
got
that
them in
whole
zoos.
shit with Falsey, that he was running tests on beagles and shit. It came out. Your main man Fauci was running tests on animals.
Yo, there was what animal? I know y'all seen it. That they said there was animals that are homosexual.
It was penguins.
Penguins.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Esau Edom gotta go, bro.
I think it was penguins they try to say, you know. But all of that's gonna come to naught, man. Yeah. Yahushua is gonna come through and do the bidding of his Father. Okay. And
so
look,
big.
all of this shit is gonna go down, man. You got trees getting cut down. Trees that don't need to be getting cut down are getting cut down. So that's why trees are gonna be rejoicing, because the lumberjack ain't gonna be doing what the fuck he's doing. And really, the main man cutting all these trees down is Esau. Okay, you got him cutting trees down to put fucking lights on it to make it seem alive, deceiving the whole world when the tree is dead. People don't look past the image. That's why these people are stupid. They love simplicity. They love glowing lights on a fucking tree that's not connected to the ground. See what I'm saying? They like these holidays. They like the fuckery, man. Excuse my language, man. At the end of it all, that's just what it comes down to. These people love bullshit.
When you cut off the trees, you're cutting off natural way of oxygen, not a natural way of living. And not only that, once those trees is plucked out the ground, they're no longer living. So now when you have that tree, they worship in death. And then they take up these trees to build, right? To build these monuments, these Tower of Babel, you know what I'm saying?
So you go into certain neighborhoods where Edomites live in, and the houses are probably a mile away from each other.
Yep.
There's no trees around the house.
Right.
You know, they got a pool. The house ain't even done being built yet. They got 4 or 5 cars out. You know what I mean? They're living deliciously, but everything that they do is detrimental to this earth that we live in right now, man.
I'll go up into this real quick. This is Psalms chapter 17 and verse 9. It says, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about, they are enclosed in their own fat, with their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as lions that is greedy of his prey, and is where a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
What is saying there real quick? They're enclosed with their fat.
Yes.
Hey, Esau was given the fatness of the earth, man.
Right.
For a period of time.
For a period of time, but nevertheless, the man got it, you know?
Yeah.
So that goes hand in hand with, and hey, think about it. The Edomites that will be around here, or around, you know what I mean? Close around here, they don't got nothing in comparison to those Edomites that you don't even be seeing, bro. You don't see them.
But
You don't see them.
That's the thing, though, because that's David speaking, and that's the spirit we got to be in. You know, deliver me from thy sword, man.
That's
deliver
right.
me from from the oppressor. And anybody else that's not in that spirit, you know, they don't see that they're oppressed. That's why they don't feel like they need deliverance. See what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep reading. It says, verse 14: From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. You know, and the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is greater than no other, man. You know, just trusting in him, okay? Just trusting in him, you're gonna be good. You know, the said perils won't get you, man. The Edomites, look, you're gonna get chastised. That's how you know the Lord love you. But ultimately, He gonna take care of you.
I got a quick precept. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment.
Yeah, man. Violence covered them as a garment. You see, Edom is that man that has a garment, pretty much representing violence.
And to not get them confused with the people whom the Lord is dealing with, because you had mentioned how the Lord gonna look out for us, and it might seem like the Lord's looking out for them, but that's a snare for them. That's for them to be comfortable, because the Lord, hey man, the men of the Lord, the people in this truth, bro, we going through it every day, man.
It goes
we
back to their blessing.
That's right.
It goes back to their blessing.
You know, and just because the Lord is looking out for us doesn't mean that He isn't chastening us. He isn't doing what He said He was going to do to His children. But as for them who know not His judgment, who He doesn't chasten, they're like bastards, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them. The Lord is not dealing with them. Not on the right hand, you know.
That wasn't it on that, right?
You want me to go more into this? I'll finish it up. Yeah, I'll finish it up. Salakia. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73.
Read that again.
Start at the top, right?
I didn't even ask anything.
The book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain.
You see? They're not plagued like other men. You see what I'm saying? It goes into what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
You know? You really, they're not plagued like other, they don't know what it's like to be in the shoes of a Jake living in the projects. That's why you go to these schools out here. I've been to college, and I've been around plenty of people, and you can see who's cut from what particular club, who's built, you know, a certain way. Okay, and it's just, hey, the spirit bear witness, man. If you you know, you grew up in the projects, you know, doing certain things, you know, based off of how a person is, if they went through similar things. But this damn devil, all these white hoes too, they don't go through shit. They don't go through a goddamn thing. These white people out here, just pretty much all of these people living good. They don't know what it's like to go through a struggle. They think because they don't have no milk in the fridge, you see what I'm saying, that's a struggle. Nah, man, these people don't know what a struggle is. They ain't never had to, you know what I'm saying, put the oven on to heat up the house. Okay? They don't know what it's like. They ain't never had no bowl to eat. They ain't never had no ramen to cook. You see what I'm saying? And ramen was a traditional meal in the households of Jake, man, growing up.
May I ask something real quick?
Yeah.
Yo, we know it's not a color thing, because when you look at different other nations, every nation has pigment. They have some type of color to them, right? When you think about the Indian, the East Indian, when you think about even Asians, right? You know, they're not too off. They got a brown skin too. Yep. So we know it's not a color thing. It's a nation. Yeah, it's spiritual, and it goes back to a certain group of people. Because you could say you guys can blend with different other nations, right? I can blend with other nations, but why are we getting separated from, you know, why are we being treated differently? Why when these Asians come here, they get money just to come here. They get to go to they get everything that they need when they come here, right?
This goes into that.
You know?
They think and speak evil of the things that they understand now, because Esau, living in a society, his motto is you pick yourself by the bootstraps. You just get up, you work, you save up, you got a 401k, you buy a 3-family house, you rent out all the houses, all the apartments, and then, you know, that pays your mortgage. But hey, that's not what works. That's not it. At least not anymore, you know? So the only ones living it up, living deliciously, that got it like that, are them elites, man. Them are not just the elites too, but them that have gotten that generational wealth. Them Edomites that pretty much had slaves. Their great grandfather had slaves, you know, and they just passed on that generational wealth down, you know.
I would say this. It's more than them. You know, there are Edomites, you know, that are doing pretty good. There are Edomites that are doing pretty good, and the reason why they're doing good and the Israelite saints, because of the curses ultimately.
That's right.
It goes back to the curses, you know. But let's go back to that real quick.
All right, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Woo! Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. They a chain is representative for being locked up, so they locked in with pride. See, they locked in with pride.
They locked in.
Okay, keep going on that.
Violence covered them as a garment.
And just like, you know, there's a particular garment, okay, that is required in order for you to be in this wedding that the bridegroom is coming to, all right? You know, that wedding garment that's required is the truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. But the garment that covers these Edomites, you know, is the garment of violence.
Garment of death,
look at the history. Okay, look at the history. They went through these lands, they did what they did. We got signs, we got proof. There's proof everywhere about their garment being of violence. All right, you keep going. Then you got people out here, they living a joyous life, man. These people out here living a joyous life. But that day comes where they're gonna be crying, man. Laugh now, cry later, man. Go ahead, bro.
That's deep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
They got this glossy look to them. You know, they out here, they feel good to be driving a Benz or a fucking Range Rover, a Tesla. See what I'm saying? They got more than what they even could think of.
They feel good riding around in that bus, bro.
They got so much damn money. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do with it.
That's right.
They don't know what to do with it. That's why they do some freak shit. That's why they go and do some weirdo shit, man. That's why they go ahead and just send their kid off and buy them out to this so-called high-statured university. You see what I'm saying? You got all types of wickedness, man, going out because of the love of money, man. The scriptures say the love of it is the root of all evil, okay? And these devils, given the fatness of the earth, they got all the riches, they got it all, and man, because of that, man, their evil is all hell too. See? Let's go back.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongues walketh through the earth. Yeah. And that goes into how, like you said, we're in the condition that we're in because of the curses, right? But this devil will sit there and tell you that, nah, it's because you ain't go to college. Nah, it's because you need to start a business, or you need to do this, and you need to do that. But it's like, nah, man, you're speaking wickedly of the Lord. You're talking about how the Lord put us in the position that we're in, but you want to tell us and take us, you know, who are you? You're nothing, and your ways are nothing either, you know? But that's... Yeah, I'll read on. That's what this devil will do. That's what he's set up to do. Alright, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 9. They set their mouth against the heaven, their tongues walking through the earth.
Yeah, they blaspheme the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. They blaspheme him, man. They change the way he looks. Okay? Yo, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. Go ahead.
Therefore his people turn hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold.
So they questioning the Most High.
Yeah.
They questioning his abilities. They questioning his power. And so do a lot of the 2/3 out here, man. So do the 2/3. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Behold, these are the ungodly
Yeah.
who prosper in this world.
So it starts off with Esau, Edom being ungodly, man. But it trickles down to the heathens and the 2/3.
That's
because
right.
the 2/3 want to act like the heathens.
That's right.
No? Go ahead, bro.
Who prosper in this world,
Who prosper in this world.
they increase in riches.
Yo, go ahead, bro. Yo, the scriptures are cold, man. The scriptures are cold, man. I'll tell you that. Shy, bro. Okay? Because these things are plain unto us.
Simple. Just think about it. Close your eyes when you read those scriptures. What group of people pops up in your mind?
Goddamn white people, so-called white people, but ultimately being a spiritual thing, the Edomites.
No, but this devil's smart, man. He got a way to make it seem like he could blend in with the crowd. Because what's going on right now? They got a thing called Black History Month. And I was driving to work the other day. I was driving from work. And I heard on the radio, people talk, this guy, the radio host was like, yo, all right, all day today, man, I'm shouting out black businesses. You know, it's Black History Month. Go support black businesses and shit.
That goes into, you can connect that with, you know, what is that? Riches destroyeth the heart, gifts destroyeth the heart, man. They think that giving, you know, Jake these statues and these months of worship, right? Months of giving, because really, let's go into it. Okay, the Israelites are to always be praised.
But they flipped it because now we got Black History Month, but where's Edomite Month? Where's the so-called white man month?
But what is black then?
Exactly.
The void of light, man.
It's void of light. That's true. You know, but you know, just going into it, they think that doing all of these things, you know, that hey, and what they did, it has caused Jake to forget. It has caused Jake to forgive and forget. It destroyeth the heart. Okay, you know, and ultimately they made it so that every goddamn month, even though they call it Black History Month, it's still they have made it so that people worship the Edomite unknowingly. See what I'm saying? They have made it that way. That's just sick. They have made it that way. You know, you worship in the clothing, you worship in the Edomite. You worship in the music, you worship in the Edomite. You worship in the food, you worship in the Edomite.
You worship in the so-called black leaders that Esau done set up for you. You're worshiping the Edomite, man.
The Edomite. So it all goes back to Esau. Okay, because the earth was given unto him.
Profanity.
He's no other profane person than Esau. Let's continue on that.
That's a hand wipe.
Let's go on to that. Show like 15 minutes. Is that 48? Let's see what happens. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 13.
Yeah, the spirit flow.
Verily I have cleansed my heart in vain, and washed my hands in innocency. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning.
Right. Okay. Yep.
If I say I will speak thus, behold, I shall offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me, until I went into the sanctuary
That's going into some other stuff.
of the Most High.
It's all right, brother. It's going into some other stuff. You know, but ultimately, you know, we went into this camp pretty much going at Esau for the most part. See what I'm saying? And that's just, look, man. prophet. Hey, matter of fact, let's get Isaiah 63.
So let me go jump back to something.
You guys, go ahead, bro.
And then we're gonna, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, brother.
Revelations 18. I'm gonna go back to 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works.
Yeah.
And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double.
These goddamn Edomites, they gonna get their heads chopped off. They gonna get their babies hung. Okay? They gonna get the shit beat out of them too, man.
Bashed into the rocks.
They're gonna get fucked up just for what they did, man.
Lord.
And they think they make light of it, man. Walking by these streets, laughing in the eyes, in the faces of Jake, man. Okay? Even these fucking goops, man, they gonna get it too.
That's right.
They think what they did is forgotten, man. They partook in this shit right here. Okay? See, some fucked up shit happened to them, but hey, they gonna get fucked up too, cause they played with Yahweh Shem Yahshua's people.
Bro, they fucking with Jake to this day. Look at this place. Chinatown, man. Serving Jake poison, you know? Getting Eve the weaves and the umbrellas and shit. Hey man, you know most of that shit being manufactured by Moab, man.
Revelation 18:7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Who has glorified herself and lived deliciously, man? She, right? That great whore. Okay? Go. And just to put it in one word, man, Esau, man.
So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, goddamn hoe.
And that's she's deceived, like y'all was going into earlier. You know, she's being deceived, and the deceiver is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and that's that pride, man. And that's that pride that we was going into, right? So let me continue to go.
Yeah.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua who judges her.
Coming from them missiles, man.
Right, and that's going to be her main places. Idumea, with the brother we're going to get into in 63, is here in Babylon, man.
Lord gonna hit this place with them ends, boy.
Idumea goes into Yahweh Shai. Isaiah 63 goes into Yahweh Shai.
No, Idumea is Edom, though.
Yeah, for sure,
okay.
Right? You know, because that's not, the missiles ain't the only thing that's gonna fuck Esau up.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's not, you know.
But I got another quick one, and then we're going to the Isaiah.
Yep.
Isaiah 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
That's the prophecy that's being set to happen, man. The Lord's telling us, like, look, these are confident words. Look, he ain't gonna play with you no more. The bully's not gonna fuck with you no more, man. You're gonna be able to walk about this earth in righteousness, man.
And part of it's happening right now. He's bringing us again when that's why you have the northern kingdom and southern kingdom right here, right? We're together, and then the ultimate of it is Yahweh Shah coming with them angels to take over this place, and that's when we're gonna go to Isaiah 63.
Yeah, we could end off on there, man.
Isaiah 63. Who is Isaiah 63:1? Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Who is it? It's Yahweh Shai, man, the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Okay, that is the He that is talked about right here.
With dyed garments from Basra.
Basra, right? Going into Esau, Edom. Okay, go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Real quick, if I may make a point, and I'll give it right back to you, Salaki and Baba Kashaf. That's talking about Yahweh Shai coming and destroying a particular place being ruled by particular people, you know? So when he comes, this last time, those people are the ones that's going to be in power. The so-called white man, Esau Edom, is the one that's going to be in rulership. I'll give that back to you.
Wherefore art thou? Isaiah 63 and 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Yeah,
and
so that that's gonna be mass death going on, man. There's gonna be mad death going on. Somebody in the wine press stomping out grapes and shit. They're gonna be covered like they were in blood, man. Okay, and there's just gonna be a lot of fucking, what is it? There's gonna be a lot of grapes being squashed out.
The act of the ancient wine press, right? The way to take the juice out of the grapes is a violent act. A very violent act. You literally crushing them to extract the juices. That's how the Lord gonna be crushing these people to extract what? They gonna be, blood everywhere to cleanse the land, man. Read on.
Isaiah 63 and 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant. Remnant.
It's staying on my remnant. Cool. You go to Matthew the 24th chapter, talks about how the angels are going to be gathering the elect. Malachi 4 and 3.
Remnant goes into clothes.
Yeah, raiment.
Raiment.
Oh, raiment.
Salakia. But yeah, raiment. He will stain his raiment, his clothes. Salakia.
You good.
For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
There it is. That's that day, man.
And that's the elect right there, the redeemed. The year of the Lord's redeemed. That's the elect.
Yeah, that's when that Matthew 24.
Yep.
Then the Matthew 24. Salakia. I jumped the gun. Matthew 24. Okay, the angels are gonna go around the whole earth gathering the elect, man. But that there then, the kingdom of the place right here known as Babylon the Great is gonna be no more in authority. It's not gonna be in existence anymore, man. And we're gonna be ruling, right? Let's get that 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
You can get me the hand joining hand real quick. What, brother? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9.
Wait.
Chapter 6, verse 9, right?
Hand joining hand. The wicked will not
should
go
not go
on.
unpunished.
Let's get that first. Get that first.
Yeah, absolutely not. Actually, wasn't even expecting.
Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Exactly, man. The seed of the righteous shall be delivered, man. The elect. They're the ones that are gonna be they're gonna be delivered. And then
But why? Why? The 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, man. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
The elect are gonna be the kings, the ones that are gonna be there. They're gonna be the ones, setting the authority. See what I'm saying? Okay, the wicked being Esau. Okay, he won't go unpunished for the shit he done. All right.
And ultimately, because, the Lord loved Jacob, but Esau did he hate, He hated Esau, but he loved Jacob. Hence, where we get the remnant, man. Because through the seed of Jacob, where they brought back, But I'm going to grab this real quick, unless you had anything else to add on to that. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You want me to read more onto that?
You start up a little earlier. Start up at 7 to 6. If you don't mind, Bubba Bashar. Y'all can take your time.
Matter of fact, she's about to start at 7.
7?
Yeah, 7, yeah.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham into Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Yeah.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And the hand holding the heel of Esau symbolic for bringing down that power structure, man.
That's right.
You know? And with that, we could probably end it off on right here. Right? Because we read it, how Esau's the end of the world, Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth. And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right?
Hey, that's very self-explanatory within itself. You know, with that being said, you know, we hope that y'all brothers and sisters tuning in were edified. All right? We're going to close it off. We're going to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Akakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the house of David, the elected and nation of Israel. All right? And to the next one, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Ababa Bo.
Ababa Bo.
Ababa Bo.
Ababa Bo.
Ababa Bo.
Ababa Bo.
Shalom.
Shalom.